They say nothing in life is free, but today I'm here to prove that wrong by showing you places where you can access hundreds and hundreds of free VR games and experiences. And don't worry, there is no piracy here, so put down that eye patch because we are first going to cover the obvious ones and then move on to some more obscure places you can get games for free. And make sure you stay till the last one because that is my favorite. So let's go. Right, so starting off, you can get free games from the Quest store. Obviously, you can do this, that if you load up the app and you go to the home, you will see a list of trending free apps. Now, to delve deeper, you could simply click search and search for free in the box, and a list of free apps will show up. For some reason, though, I feel like Meta don't want you to
what the hell is even that?
Find free games, as you cannot filter apps out specifically by price. But you can also look at the trend in today's section, which has a lot of free games on there. So the next place you can find free VR games is Applab. Now, I know you can find Applab games on the Meta app now, but as I mentioned earlier, due to the lack of filtering, that becomes quite difficult. So on your phone's browser or your PC browser, you can go to applabgamelist.com/free. You will see a list of old and new free VR games, and if you click on your thumbnail, it will usually take you to the app on the Meta store and allow you to install it from there. So our next free game resource is SideQuest. So if you don't know what that is, SideQuest is basically a separate app that allows developers to host games, some that may not be ready for the Meta store and a developer is looking to test, and there could be other reasons why they're on there, but there are loads of free games floating about. Just for example, a few games that started out on SideQuest was Gorilla Tag, Pavlov. It's pretty much the only place you can get hold of Questcraft, which if you're a Minecraft fan, you absolutely need. There's a whole host of games that started off as free that are now paid, but it just goes to show you how good a tool this is. Okay, you can always visit SideQuest by going to the SideQuest website, or you can install it directly onto your headset or onto your phone. From here, you can filter out free apps, and I will leave a video at the end of this one to explain how you can install it directly onto your headset with no PC, no wire, and no phone. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the more obscure free game resources. So our next free game resource is itch.io. Now, this is a website where you can legally download free games by APK files and install them onto your headset. Like some of the previous mentioned resources on this list, these games and apps are uploaded by developers for reason of testing and gaining feedback, or simply because that's their platform of choice. It's a complete legal way of obtaining free games, and some are not available through any other method named above. You will have to find a way to install them though, but there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube for that, included on my own channel. So our next free game resource is the Oculus Browser using WebXR. Now, this is quite an obscure method. Now, what you can do is in the Oculus Browser, when you put on your headset, make sure you go to the default homepage and you can scroll down and you will see a section called the Best of Immersive Web. This is a list of great free games that can be launched inside a headset with full motion tracking without the need of installation and without the need of spending any money. You can also use this method in the browser to search in the browser for web VR games, and you'll see a ton of websites that offers free games that can be launched in the browser. Just look at these, for example. These are some pretty solid games. And the last one, and arguably my favorite way to get free games, is to subscribe to my channel where I cover all sorts of new free games all the time. But if you want to know how to install SideQuest, then press this button here. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.